Hey, Sonia, Uche did an amazing job with this movie. Sonia, please take your flowers. Take your flowers. It's nothing close to the stories we know. When I started seeing this movie, I was like, Isa Mama was like, okay, it's just going to be the normal story. Someone fall in love, someone did this. But at the end of the day, Sonia Uche end up shocking us in this very particular movie. Like, it's nothing close to what we have seen before. I don't know why her production, the present one will always be better than the last one. The present one will always be better than the last one. Like, girl, take your flowers. It has nothing to do either with somebody that is her fan or you are not her fan. When somebody did an amazing job, you're going to give them their flowers. So on this very one, Sonia Uche, take your flowers. So let's talk about this very particular movie that she released like just few hours ago. Because, girl, if you're Sonia Uche fan, if you're Sonia Uche fan, like, be proud, because Sonia Uche did an amazing job with this very particular movie. She gave it her all, and it was every minute that I put in to watch this very particular movie. So let's start talking about the cast. Sonia Uche is actually one of the major role, and we have somebody like Bryan. We have somebody like Neo. Let's start talking about Neo first. Neo, the ex-Big Brother Naija housemate. This guy, I was expecting he was going to overdo. You know, some of them, when they are trying to find themselves into the Nollywood industry, they will try to overdo when you give them a role. But Neo did not actually overdo. He did not play low. He just did what he was supposed to do, and he did an amazing job. He delivered perfectly to his role. And I wasn't very, very surprised, because Neo is versatile. When it comes to a king of versatility, is actually Neo. So I give it to him. Neo, you did an amazing job. Well done. I'm going to talk more about him. Let's talk about Soso herself. When they started this very particular scene, when they shot this very one, I was thinking it was going to be maybe a girl in her 30s and her parents are actually forcing her to get married to who she doesn't like or who she doesn't love. But as the movie was going, I was like, it's not what I would like. It's not close to what I was thinking of. Because the first line, what they show her that it was her birthday, 29th birthday to 30th birthday, and her mom was actually telling her that should be her husband that should be giving her a birthday cake, not her, when she went to ask her mother for her birthday cake or to wish her a happy birthday. So I was like, okay, so are we still going to have the same lines that has to do with something, and your birthday, you should go and get married and things like that? But they end up surprising us. It's nothing close to that. Nothing close to that. Let's talk about Bryan in this very particular movie. Bryan was actually seems to be one of the most nicest guys. Me, what was on my head, maybe I saw Bryan, I was thinking Bryan was going to be a lover boy, was going to be somebody that loves Sonia Uche, protect her, kissing her, holding her here and there. But there was a twist to the whole thing. The twist actually got me so stuck. I was like, where's Sonia Uche taking us on this very one? Where's she taking us? Where's she taking us to? Because I've just assume what is going to happen, but she ended up disappointing me. That it's not what I assume, or it's not what I think that is going to happen, and I was so impressed. So Bryan, you think you are smart? Go out to that match. Otumba, go out into Otumba. If Otumba is going to deal with you, Otumba is still holding you in his mind. Right? Go out into Otumba. So let's talk about Sonia Uche moms in this very particular movie. Who else noticed the striking resemblance between Sonia Uche mom in this very particular movie and Uche Mama Uchenansi? Abi, it's my eyes. Sonia Uche mom in this very particular movie, seriously, to me, she look kind of as if she and Mama Uchenansi have the same kind of resemblance. When I saw her first, I was like, is it Mama Uchenansi younger sister in real life? Why are they looking alike? And why is she acting like Sonia Uche mom? Are you serious? So that talk about being the cast, we have 4 major casts in this very particular movie. The new girlfriend herself, they didn't show her that much. I think she only appeared in 2 or 3 scenes, so she's not part of the major character. So let's talk about Sonia Uche in this very particular movie. So you are a great daughter. You have a very great heart. When I say somebody have a very great heart, even in most of your movies, you show that part of you having a great part, a great heart when it comes to your parents. You protect them, you respect them, you respect most of their wish, and you just wish to be there for them mostly. So this very particular movie, trust me, it actually portrayed that very part of Sonia Uche being a good daughter, very, very being a good daughter, and someone that will always come true for people, would love to come true for people, except you hide with one particular part of you, especially the vulnerability part, and she doesn't know how to come in. Did you understand? She doesn't know how to come in. That's where she'll be liking. But as long as you're a parent and you show Sonia Uche that this is me, love me the way I am, or this, she will give you your all. So let's talk about siblingship. Because in this very particular one, did you see that very particular person? That very particular person that like coming in between you and your siblings. And you'll be thinking that person love you. You are deceiving yourself. That person doesn't love you. Anybody you see coming between you and your sibling, and that person is not showing that he love you more, even being in your husband, being in your best friend, being in a friend, being in a colleague, that person is just far. Like always talking about your sibling, always try to talk down on them, always try to show you that they are not perfect. Be very careful. Be very, very, what did I say? Be very, very careful. Because in this very particular this day, Bryan Opara started showing as if he loves Sonia Uche more than the way her siblings should love her. And Sonia Uche at that very particular moment, because of the kind of rate, the kind of anger she and Neo actually had for each other. If somebody told me that Neo was actually kind of, maybe at the end of this it would be a bit nice, I would have said it's a lie. I don't want to be a spoiler for this very particular movie so that I can be able to go and watch it, right? But Bryan appeared to be one of the most good person. Immediately she appeared, the way he was treating her, the way he was talking to her. Oh, I want to take you for a dinner, I want to take you for a date, I want to protect you, I want to do this one. I was like, what a gentleman. But there was a twist. When that twist came, who else noticed that his even his accent changed? Somebody that was speaking chiri to Sonia Uche, the lawyer, chiri. All of a sudden, he's not speaking like a typical Nigerian accent. His accent, I came. I was Bryan, where is this accent coming from? Because at that time, like you are speaking like Oyuboda. Now again, your accent that changed, that you are speaking like a typical Nigerian. Especially when he's talking to all those Otumba boys that are coming for him, or when he's talking about Otumba, or when he's talking to Otumba, when he like that fear, when he has that kind of fear in him, he'll not start speaking like a typical Nigerian person. But when he is with Sonia, which is trying to do that lover boy of a day, he'll be speaking Oyibo, he'll be speaking all the accent, American accent, or what I call it British accent, trying to form. But when he started getting scared, then that is when he would not start, bringing all the accents. I was like, okay. So there is a twist toward the end of this thing. You remember where Sonia Uche and Neo, when Neo was telling Sonia Uche that he was not the one that was doing all of those things, I almost did not believe him, because how can you say that you that show hatred to someone that deep, you are not the one that was doing all those doing all those threatening kind of thing? I'm trying to be careful not to be a spoiler for this very particular movie. You are not the one that is posting all those blood. You're not the one that is pressing, stopping all the water in the house like that. That kind of house haunting kind of scenario. How can you say you that hate her from onset, you are not the one that is doing all of that? Like, I was so surprised when he said that. Like, I was So does that mean if the opposite gender is being nice to you, you should be careful as a woman? Like, this very particular movie actually show a lot of things. If one particular gender, if this opposite particular gender, they don't know you, they just see you from like the first time, and they just start being so nice to you, you should be very, very careful with them. Like, be very, very careful with them, because that their niceness is almost like it's always attached to something. It's either they want inheritance from you, or they want your body, or they want you to brag to their friends, or something. Allow somebody to know you first and fall in love with you. Don't allow him to just see you immediately. You just start being nice, start rushing you into doing taking some certain decision and the rest. So this very particular movie actually taught us that we should be careful. It's not because somebody say I love you, then you think that person truly love you or deserve everything about you, or and one particular thing I actually still notice again, study about this very particular, how this movie taught me, is that don't be in a hurry to take a very particular decision. Don't be in a hurry to take a decision. Take your time, especially when it comes to decision of getting married, decision of being in a relationship, decision of selling an asset, decision of traveling, decision of getting married. Did I mention it? Decision of getting married. You need to take your time. It's not decision that you should take in a hurry, especially when it comes to decision of selling an asset. I see somebody like, pushing, forcing you, giving you all the reasons why you should sell this very particular thing. There is actually always a probability that they are doing it because of some reason behind. Like, there's always a reason behind all that force they're actually trying to force you. There's actually a reason behind that force they're trying to force you. And sell this one, so why not selling it? Why not? It's either maybe they're fighting because of their percentage, or there is something. There's actually a big court behind it that they are fighting. They are praying that for it to come apart just because of their selfish interest. It's not because of you. It's not always because of you. It's always because of what they stand to gain. So this movie actually taught us a lot of lesson. When I say different lesson, a lot of lesson. Did we learn? Of course, me, I learned big time. Is it close to what we usually see or we usually know in Nigerian movies? No, it's nothing close to that. There's always twist. Like, from one twist to the other, there's always one big twist to the other. So Sonia, Uche, thank you. This storyline has nothing to do with the lover boy, with the virgin girl, with a well home trained girl. It has something to do with the society. Like, after I finished watching that, I was like, be scared of the society. Oh. The society, hey, the society doesn't love you. Oh. Most of the times, all those actually you see, society love you, this, that. If you are going to just be nice, but with your eyes open. Be nice with your eyes open, because people don't usually think about you. People don't think about you. So this movie is actually relatable, very, very relatable. See, most of those your last born in you people family, if you see the last born in your family, be very careful. That last born, you that is a last born, be careful that your big sister you are seeing, or that your big brother you are seeing, may actually be your mother or your father. Oh. Is this very particular movie that still open my eyes? You see that your big sister or that your big siblings are actually seeing, that may be your mother. Go and ask your parents the right question. It may be your mother or your father, or that your auntie you are calling auntie. It's possible she's not even your auntie. It's possible that she's your biological mother or your biological father. Like, my eyes open like this, boom. My eyes just open. I was like, things are happening. See, just go and see this movie. Bequeath. I don't know if I pronounce it well. Bequeath is the name of the movie. It's showing on Sonia Uche TV. See, your curiosity, and you have a lot of curiosity. After you finish seeing this movie, you may go and start asking, and start questioning most of the major decisions you've made in your life. It's one of the best movies you actually see today. Bequeath is showing on Sonia Uche TV. Guys, please, let's do what we need to do in the comment section. Have you seen the movie? What are the lessons you learn? Is it close to what you usually see in most of the recent movies you've been seeing? Tell them what you think about this very particular movie if you've seen it. Let me know. You know how we used to do it in the comment section. Let me know, what did you learn? What is new? Did it meet up your expectation? Let me hear in the comment section. But for me, I'm going to drop you soon in the next one.